Have you ever been given a promise that seemed too good to be true? In a world of broken promises, hope can feel fragile. Yet in the ancient words of Jeremiah, God asks, "I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is anything too hard for me?" This question challenges our doubts and invites us to trust in his limitless power. The God who created the cosmos is intimately connected to you. He is the God of your flesh, your hopes, your fears. No one is beyond his reach, no problem too great for his power. This is where our journey begins, with a God who makes an impossible promise, offering connection, understanding, and a love that never lets go. The greatest promise ever made isn't about wealth or fame, but about a relationship with the God of all flesh. To understand this promise, we must know the God of all flesh. The Bible opens with, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He formed humanity from dust and breathed life into us, each person intentionally crafted in his image." Every life has value and dignity because we are his masterpieces. God's care extends to all, not just a select few. He is not a distant creator, but a loving father invested in every story. The God of all flesh is the source of life, breath, and purpose for everyone. This truth is the first step to understanding his impossible promise. It's one thing to believe in a powerful creator, it's another to believe he knows you personally. God is not distant. He knows the number of hairs on your head and hears your silent prayers. Throughout history, he called people by name, met them in their struggles, and walked with them. He understands your joys, sorrows, strengths, and weaknesses. God's promise is not just about salvation from afar, but an invitation into a close friendship. He wants to be involved in your daily life, your work, your dreams, your burdens. The God of the universe knows you by name and waits for you to call on his. This sets the stage for the most astonishing act of love in history. How could a perfect God truly connect with flawed humanity? The answer: the Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. God himself came, not as a distant force, but as Jesus, fully God, fully man. He experienced hunger, fatigue, joy, betrayal, and grief. In Jesus, God didn't just observe humanity, he lived it. The incarnation is the ultimate fulfillment of God's promise. The Creator put on flesh. Jesus walked our roads, breathed our air, and shared our struggles. This divine mystery reveals a God who steps into our mess, not afraid to get his hands dirty. The impossible promise that God would come to us was fulfilled in Jesus. This event changed history and the destiny of every human heart. Why would the Creator become a fragile human? The answer is love. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son. Humanity's problem, sin, created a chasm we couldn't cross. We needed a rescuer, someone both human enough to represent us and divine enough to save us. Jesus lived the perfect life we couldn't, then took our place on the cross. His death was a deliberate act of sacrificial love, bridging the gap between us and God. Through his resurrection, he offers forgiveness, new life, and a restored relationship. The God of all flesh became one of us to bring us home. Because Jesus lived as a human, he understands your struggles. He knew exhaustion, temptation, loneliness, and betrayal. When you feel misunderstood or weak, remember, he's been there. You can come to him honestly without pretending. He invites you to cast your anxieties on him, offering grace and mercy. Instead of bearing burdens alone, turn to the one who carried the weight of the world. The God of all flesh is your advocate, counselor, and friend. You are never alone. He understands and is with you. God becoming flesh is the story of a bridge built across an impossible divide. Our efforts could never reach God, but he came to us. Jesus, both God and man, became the perfect bridge builder. On the cross, he spanned the chasm, taking our brokenness and offering his righteousness. The way back to God is now open to all who believe. You don't have to earn his favor. The bridge is already built. By trusting Jesus, you cross from separation to relationship. You are welcomed into God's family because of what Jesus has done. The promise of the God of all flesh gives hope for today and purpose for tomorrow. This hope is not wishful thinking, but a confident expectation rooted in God's character. You are never alone. His power, wisdom, and peace are with you. Life won't always be easy, but you can trust he's working for your good. Your purpose is to know God, make Him known, and reflect His love in everyday life. Every task, no matter how small, becomes meaningful when done for Him. You are part of a story bigger than yourself, living for eternity. The promise gives you a reason to rise each day with hope and purpose. We began with an impossible promise, and now the story comes to you. This isn't just history, it's a personal invitation. The God of all flesh offers forgiveness, strength, and hope. Jesus stands at the door of your heart, waiting for you to open it. No mistake or mess is too great for His love. His arms are open wide. He specializes in turning brokenness into beauty. All you need to do is turn to Him, confess your need, and trust in Jesus. The God who made you is calling your name. What will your answer be?